Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Texas in the Supreme Ruler Shattered World Start, episode number 13. And here it is, the glorious empire of Texas. We have Texas, the United States of Texas, we have Texaco, and then maybe this is New Texas or something. I don't know, there's a lot of Texas. We've really done a successful job so far, expanding from the Mississippi in the east to beyond the Rio Grande in the south, to the Colorado in the west, and pretty soon the Pacific. So then we can say we actually go from sea to shining sea, pretty much for the whole sea. At least all of the Caribbean will be on the east side. So that's, yeah. I mean, if I were to, forget what I was gonna say. I want to make another interesting point. None of the other United States have gone to war with each other. Excuse me. And this is kind of a really interesting thing. I don't know why that's happened, and the start is actually not supposed to be like that at all. But speaking of places going to war with each other, first I'll turn off Empire mode because dang it. There it is. We have another interesting event which has happened, in that Sweden has declared war on England. And at first I thought, well, I don't think much will come of that. South China and Philippines. I did sell some of my Super Hercules to West Germany. Basically whoever wants to buy them. But there's a string of Swedish amphibious invasion forces headed over to England, so I kind of wanted to play this on camera. West Germany definitely has a navy here. Oh, what's this? The Vigan. Looks like Eurofighters, some Starlifters, and they're carrying missiles too. Oh, yep, speaking of. Oh god, this is going to be a slaughter, isn't it? Well, I thought I'd bring you in for this because it's amusing that this attempt is being made. Where are they even trying to land? There's no port here. Oh my god, they're losing all their units. And honestly, there's not... Oh my god, they're trying to invade London. I don't know what they're doing. Let's take a look at this. Okay, satellite has been launched. We're continuing to launch satellites. What do we have? Oh man. So that was a fun attempt to watch by Sweden, but wait, is this counterfire? Oh, that is super cool. The missiles are flying every which way. Oh, look at that. F-16ADF. We have that. Okay, so I was trying to purchase some units, even like the M113A4 MTVL. Mainly I wanted the M113 series so that if there's future developments, I can continue the series. Just, research the next design. You have to research. To get the M113-4, you need the M113-3. And so I also wanted to pick up some of the helicopters. This wasn't too bad. Oh, they want to add 70. Okay, that's fine. Trying to get my treaty integrity up so I can actually get treaties with people so that I can see. I want line of sight treaties. So Sweden and England is pretty interesting though. Especially because it looks like it's mostly going to be an aerial battle. Boy, that is a lot of crap. I don't know, maybe we should go to war with England. That would be kind of fun to fight against. It'd be a hell of a time landing. We'll have to conquer Ireland. Sorry, Ireland. We'll have to conquer Ireland as a staging point. No, it's still going on. Missiles are flying all over the place. I want to see as many units die as possible, of course. Man, there's just a lot of units. You can tell the countries that have been to war. They've seen things. We might not actually be able to tell those things. I'm just speculating that we can because we see the two countries, and there's a big difference, I think, between Western and Southern, but we can't really see England. Now, I don't know. This might not be... I'm not planning to bring this back in here. I just didn't want to... I wanted to show this on camera, but we'll probably pan away and get to the building up. How is the building going? Well, it's going pretty good. I've been positioning troops in Tijuana. Got some artillery outside of Mexicali and Calexico. There's the Green Berets moving up to their positions, probably near Tijuana. Some mobile forces outside of, well, the Mojave Desert. Yep. So we're ready. We're getting ready, I should say. Nah, maybe there's nothing. Oh my gosh, just another wave. I'm so glad we didn't go anywhere. Okay, let's watch. Let's see what happens. Crank up the speed a little bit. I actually turned away. In a weird way, taking a hit and turning away is more efficient for the defender, since England actually spent a missile. But it doesn't look like the ones who are turning away are actually getting home, in which case, yeah, it's still really bad for Sweden. Yeah, I mean, shoot, they even have... They're even invading the territory. Are they still at war? I don't know who's at war with who. With whom. Is there a way to see all the wars in the world? I can't remember if there is. Maybe not. There are some games where you have that, so we can just see who's at war. Main question is probably everyone, but okay, let's just go by name, I guess. And it's Paris. Is Paris at war? They are. We have no idea who they're at war with, though. I don't know if they're at war with England or not. It's the big question. Because otherwise, why is England in their territory? Well, I'm sure there'll be another wave of suicidal forces. Wait. Oh my gosh, send it out. Trey Kronor. Send out your fleet. Yeah, I don't think it'll happen. I guess West Germany going to war with somebody would be pretty interesting. They have a big stockpile still. A big stockpile of what? Leopard 1A4s. Some Pumas. Norway, Croatia, not a big deal. Norway, Southern Germany, well, no access. Yeah, this is most of them are not that important. Oh, you want uranium and you're willing to give me decent odds. Okay. What else do we do here? Uranium, we bought those and we bought that. Okay. Yeah, the money situation is looking good. I was actually able to get a technology from England. I don't think they have anything else for me at the moment. I don't think anybody has anything for me at the moment. Technology is going well. We're slowly pushing up the tech tree. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. So I'll cut away here. Well, this is kind of an interesting one. We finished land warrior systems. And that gives us warrior advance and warrior elite. I think I've shown these on camera before, but I don't remember. Garrison infantry level up plus 100%. That's pretty significant. Otherwise, just reporting back that we're just about to, finish these 111Gs. That's the last of the line that are rolling off. We have no naval research or no naval production right now, so I think I'll probably go ahead and build some more Garcias. These are, in my opinion, they're just a really nice fallback, a good patrol ship. They're very potent with 400 ship attack, 450. One thing they're really missing is a longer range naval detection. But we don't really get much of an improvement with the gearing frame. And we get a huge drop off in terms of damage. 30-25, I guess these don't have the normal mid-air attack, which I do prefer. They're just going to be good for like one-off, just these will go and patrol by themselves, protect the coast. Not fleet ships. They're not fleet ships. That's a good way of describing it. Okay. And I don't know what else. Really, I guess we should start gearing up our next line for being built. And what do we want? The Eagle Recce? Like, we need some kind of patrol. I guess that's what the Global Hawks are for. But we do need some kind of patrol aircraft to be able to, actually spot far enough that these become effective, especially for the Raptor. I've long considered building 2 additional Raptors. Well, I guess if we're ever going to do that, fighting against the United States is the right time. Interesting. We have 9 of these. Okay, that's just not a very good number. In my opinion, get groups of 4 or 5 or 6, preferably 6, I guess. So we'll get 2 groups of 6 or something like that. We'll get 12 total. 12 is a good, nice number. You can divide it multiple different ways. 2, 3, 4, or 6. Okay, yep. We'll push back away then. What in the world? First of all, we got Metal Storm weapons pods, which are amazing, and probably somewhere down this list there is a lot of amazing stuff, but the M1240, the M1240 Molnar is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I want this with everything, with every fiber of my being. I mean, I guess the only downside is it doesn't have any amphibious invasion qualities, but 36 for 153. This, I mean, it might just top the charts for like the most cost-effective urban fighter. It's insane. It's just so good. I guess the reaction time could be higher. It's medium. And the one complaint, somebody made a very good point about the engineers. Those only have a combat time of... Yeah, these only have a combat time of 10. And that can really slow you down. But it's still not... I think that these are really good engineers to have still. So, Metal Storm weapon pods. Now, this is supposed to give us some seriously good stuff. Would it be in the tank section then? Oh my gosh. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the M1A3 Tusk. This is not what we have or chose to build. The M1A1, so 30, so let me go to this one, sorry. 3042, there's another. Do I already have it? Is that why? Maybe I already have it. So 45, 49, 40. 45, 49, 40, 45, 49, 40. It's comparable. Cost is 400 for that one. For ours, I should say. Cost for theirs, 400. It's the same. Now we go to the GMT Storm Hunter. Of course, I was teasing this out. Oh my gosh. Now, it's funny because the damage it inflicts is like really, really high. But it has low reaction time. Its urban fighting is, you know, so-so. I don't remember. Yeah, it's actually worse than the other ones. And its defense is actually not good either. So despite being like pretty amazing as far as offensive capabilities go, it's a little bit mediocre in some other ways. What the hell is this? Huh. I just don't think you can justify like a very specialized tank. Sorry, this is what I was referring to. I don't think you can justify getting a specialized tank like this for 300. I mean, I guess it is better than infantry. If you're coming up against a hard target, it's really good. Yeah, so we can only build the M1A1. We don't have the M1A2 design. I might go and pilfer it from somewhere. So we got these storm weapon pods, and I guess the recon is also supposed to be a recon. Oh my god, the Molnar. Is it good here too? 110, it is. So the Molnar is like a, what do you need for this? Unmanned aerial observation. 76, yeah, that one's so much better. 22, 26, 22. Okay, so the Tracer is a little bit better in that environment. 2018, yeah, it's pretty good there. 130 versus 200, yes. The Molnar is really good. So what do we need for it? We need unmanned aerial observations, and we need military weapon advances, which I think, well, there it is. Military weapon advances, and it is a non-tradable, so probably takes a long-ass time to, yeah, 435 days. Okay, probably before this series, I don't think we'll get it before this series comes to a close, but that's a very, very interesting option. Yeah, and also the same person who was pointing out the combat time of the engineers was pointing out the combat time of the special forces is 100. So this is how long it takes them to go through all their supplies. Green Berets are 50, so they're like, what, the second best in the game, but 100 is insane. So much time. And that's why you can just drop them behind enemy lines and not worry about them, because it'll take a very long time for them to run out of supplies. Good to know. Okay, well anyways, I don't know if we'll be able to do anything with the super special technology that we just got, because as I said, Storm Hunters are good in a lot of ways, but yeah, there's also some ways in which they're just not as impressive as I guess I was hoping to see. Yeah, no, these aren't usually that. I mean, these aren't that interesting. It's pretty good, shorter range. Yeah, okay, we don't need to do any design research for now. Let's just keep pushing through the techs. Oh, we're actually short of tech. Well, that's always fun. Future helicopter designs. So we can get the hummingbird and the arbalist out of this. Well, the arbalist is an improvement. The hummingbird is not. But oh well, I mean, do I have any? Okay, land combat. Combat. You can only get that one out of that. Oh, unmanned aerial observation. This will give me the Molnar. Okay, let's do that one next. It's something, right? Seems decent enough. Lots of texts are waiting. I wonder what all these texts are waiting on. Whatever. Okay, well, we have our forces all ready, basically, so just need to... No, I don't. Actually, I thought about it, and at some point I did see the Californians putting some forces on their border, and they do have... They have M8s, those, like, new Thunderbolt whatever tanks, so they're quite good. Oh yeah, I bought the B-52, and I'm actually going to start producing it. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. Yeah, so we don't have a strategic bomber, and I was thinking about getting the B-2 from the Californians. If I take over California, the downside is I'm not going to get all these techs that they have. They'll actually disappear, which means, I mean, it doesn't mean they're gone forever. I can just research them, but I feel like money is worth less time than the research facility's time to research whatever it is. So I generally want to buy designs instead of researching them myself. Now for the B2... How painful would it be for me to do this? To the tune of 432 days. That is a long time to get it. Actually, I'd rather just do the B-2-1 Raider, which is 432 days as well. But I mean, I went with the B-52H because I feel like it's a good... I actually feel like it's better than the B-52-1 because this is 11.2... Wow. Okay, definitely don't go for the B2, just go for the B21. But I mean, come on. It's still $11 billion, $11.3 billion. Still, yeah, definitely better than the $35 billion, but not much better. Lancer at $5 billion, it's probably like what I would consider an acceptable amount, but 30, this one is 140, and this one's 165. Wow, that's got some real stealth to it. Moscow, Norway. Oh, I forgot to actually check on our Swedish friends over here. I think they got tired being sunk. But has there been any invasion? Doesn't look like it. Well, there was some hope that there'd be some interesting developments from that, but I guess not. Okay, so then we'll just push away, cut back away. I'll see you back in a sec. Look at these guys parading their OHP around me. They got missiles too, so we're going to take some casualties. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose a lot of stuff to California. It still just makes me wonder if maybe I shouldn't be grabbing a few more of their designs. I mean, this is not related to the OHP and how difficult they're going to be, but just in general, the elimination of them, the war with them. Should I not be trying to grab more of those designs before we remove them from the planet? And, you know, with all this talk, let's also consider the fact that We need to sell some oil here pretty damn quickly. 244. The rate is now 254. My gosh. I'll take it. All right, we'll sell 230. Oh my, we can sell so much. Oh my gosh, we can sell so much. Let's sell just maybe like about a quarter of our stockpile. We got some more requests. Yes, yes, and yes. So we can say yes to all three. I did sell another C-130J, and okay, I'm gonna do this on camera, so we're gonna see it here. Okay, war declared, Mongolia. Ceasefires I don't really care about. Oh yeah, Angola has been eliminated. Northern China on Thailand. Now Thailand's fighting a bunch, but I don't really know what, because it's probably not fighting Northern China. Those two are pretty far separated. Yeah, the other thing I wanted to do, oh god, okay good, 15 out of 15. We gotta get something though. I'll look into it later. Are we about to, no, we have a little bit of time. 48 days, good. So, selling of the K-130. What do I want to sell to? I might want to sell to, yeah, you know what, I wouldn't mind selling it to Japan. So we're slowly building up relations with them just by selling them crap. The KC-130F is a refueler. I just don't think it's that valuable. So it has 54 cargo, which is just does not matter at all to us. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let them buy this from us. Whoop. Sorry about that. That was a pretty quick purchase. What? Oh, election. Notable debt? What? We don't have any. Oh, we do. Well, now we don't. Now we don't have any debt. Hooray! Okay, please sell that oil. So I guess I'll come back when we're ready to actually do the declaration. If I haven't decided by then that we should buy the designs at least. Alright, well, we've got to come back in. There's some really, really important news. But first of all, we can see the Americans, the Californians, the true Americans. No, the Californians are mustering on the border, and we do see M1A1. I can handle that. I can handle whatever the hell that is. I think that's a really old anti-tank gun. FCSWs, those are going to be a challenge. I mean, in fact, they're squaring up against FCSWs, so that's pretty cool. We'll be fighting very even. But I wanted to show the engineer is doing what it does best. Currently, it's busy. What is it doing? It's bridging. So there's a river here, and now my units can go across it. So if I wanted to, I think I'll have my FCSs move here. No, actually, let's have them stick to the road. Let's get my Bradleys to move here, so they'll cross first. Yep, and they normally would not be able to go on the river, but because I'm bridging, they can. Now, what is the important event? Tortuga? Southern China declared war on Northern China. Are you kidding me? This is probably the biggest one. So this is actually worth watching. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see anything. Now, is it possible that one of these folks would like to give me line of sight? I really wish I could just force them to give me line of sight. I don't want to use it to cheat. I just want to see what's going on. And there's so many. It looks like a lot of damage is going down in the north. Vietnam also declared war on Northern China. I mean, there's so many wars going on. Now, why isn't the United States like this? It's a really interesting question. Why aren't the United States declaring war on each other? Oh, we got another communication satellite up. Good. Okay, we actually won. I don't really know what I was doing. But now that we won, we can remove all social assistance and all cultural subsidy. Sorry, folks. Those things have gone the way of the past. Gone the way of the dodo. They're extinct. Yeah, Vietnam is contributing. Oh my gosh, Taiwan? has actually made grounds? Wow. And over here as well. I don't know what's going on right now, but I do know, wow, southern China is at war with a lot of people. Can we pop this list up? Okay, I can do it this way. Diplomatic relations, enemies. There it is. India, Japan, northern China, Taiwan. What about northern China? What's their... Nope, they're only at war with one person. No, that's Inner Mongolia, sorry. 10 people. Let's see it. Southern China. Okay, so if this is anything to go by, southern China might win. Or sorry, northern China might win, but no, I don't. I think they're losing ground. Oh, it's impossible to tell. The colors are too similar. But northern China is a lot less population, right? Yeah. I think northern China is going to lose, even though they're at war with less people. Well, it's going to thin out the numbers, that's for sure. And these guys want uranium. Puh, could possibly go wrong. Selling uranium to people. We'll keep going to war with everyone. Egypt likes me? Whoa. Whoa, 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 what happened here? Well, until you can give me criminal extradition, we don't really care. Although that does mean maybe I can sell some whatever I want to them. Maybe some technology. Would you like 1951 technology? No, not usually subs. Oh my god, they will pay me a lot for it. Yeah, then fine. Let's sell that. Get 1951 subs. Metal ore for basically at the... Oh, wow, they actually did it. Fantastic. We'll take both those. Now, it doesn't look like the market for oil is that hot, because we've had this huge allotment on the block ready to go, and nobody's buying it. Huh. Oh, it's way lower now. Okay, let's try 246. Did I misread? I must have misread. I thought it said 254. Maybe it did at some point, but we crashed the market. Maybe we crashed the market. It's up to 247. No nibbles on this, although now maybe we did actually sell some. No petroleum. One more day. Surely the next day it's going to happen. Let's see what we have here. Light infantry. What, they have light infantry? But yeah, there it is. And there's the M1A1 Thunderbolt. So yeah, we're going to have our hands full. Unfortunately, these F-15s, we'll probably have to take them off before the fighting begins, just so that they aren't immediately attacked on the ground. It's a very vulnerable position for them. And my goal will be to take San Diego before they have to land. Which means we're going to want to put some extra pressure here. I may want to switch over, like these engineers. I guess I don't really want all of them to go there, but let's grab 4 of them, because they do perform extremely well in the urban environment. Let's have this last one hang out a little bit further west and have number 7 hang out a little bit further west as well, just so that we can reposition her over to this area just that much quicker. And what else do we have hanging around? We have some strikers. Okay, let's move these strikers over to this area, which is not... Doesn't seem to be urgent that we defend over there. 262 for the maintenance on these. It's not that great. What's the maintenance on these? 310. 22, 28. I know the strikers aren't that good. 22, 22. Oh, they're only 175. I guess it's increased only because I paid them more. Like, intentionally give them more money. Well, I think it makes sense for the Bradleys to move over to the west. I don't know how many Bradleys are going to be left after this fight, but the good news is I think we bought their design. And if not, I'm going to do it now. Okay, that's a lot better. Oil has just gone way up. So they're still declaring war on people while they're in the middle of losing a war. Doesn't make any sense. Give me this technology. I think I will take your M2A4. How much is it going to cost me? I'll take it. You know, we're going to do a whole bunch of... We're just going to start doing it. Special Forces. You know what? I just want these designs. I just want them all. Give them to me. I don't think we need the M2A3. I hope... You know, we don't actually know which one of these lead to the higher things, which is always annoying. Oh, EFV alligator. Yeah. 3822. This is actually a pretty good unit. $30.20, $27.20. I want to check this out, actually. Add it to my list of acquisitions. Okay, you charge an extra $6 million. That's fine. You charge an extra $1 million. It's also fine. I don't know why you're nickel and diming me here. Kaliningrad. So, okay, some ceasefires, but no, the big one is obviously what the hell is going on with... I can't tell what's going on. Who's winning? The battle's going all over the... Oh my gosh, the Philippines are serious. They're going in. Who? What is this? They have a Nimitz? Is that Greater Malaysia? No. Who is this? Oh my god, it's a Hawaii. Of course it's a Hawaii. In fact, big ding dong that I am, one of the last places I thought to check for good naval hardware was Hawaii, but no, they actually don't have it. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. If we wanted to build more C-130, I just don't think this is that good of an... I don't think either of these are that good. So poor Hawaii kind of got the wrong side of the equation. I mean, they got a bad hand. You got dealt a bad hand. It'd be kind of fun to play as Hawaii. That'd be a real challenge. They got the M48, not even the M60. Oh. I'm so sorry. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, I should probably do a technology check too, but that's fine. Thank you, Hawaii. I mean, they have they got some carriers. You can't complain too much. But yeah, what good are carriers if you don't have aircraft to populate them? Oh, Barcelona ceased to exist. No way. That means Madrid is now Spain. And truly it is. All these little civil wars like being fought and then being resolved, it is pretty cool. Because then the world has less total like military forces. They both kind of annihilate. Yeah, but we're ready to go. And in fact, the fact that we don't see anybody here is probably like a good time for us to go for it. Let's just double check real fast. I think I'm ready. What am I going to miss? So I don't really need to worry about getting... Well, these would both be nice to acquire. How much would that be? Okay, 10 million. I can afford that. I don't need any more of these. I don't think I need... No, I definitely don't need that. Don't need that. Kind of want this. It's just a bit too expensive, though. It really is. And they're giving me a better deal for it right now because I've done so many trade agreements with them lately. It used to be 40-something, so they've really come down on price. I just don't think I'm going to want either of these. Honestly, between the two, I'd probably take the B1 because we expect to have complete air superiority and not need the stealth. The US Dragon is really cool because it flies really high up, but it has such low range, 86 kilometers of recon. It's not worth it to me. It's kind of cool that we're actually feeding my enemy. Southern China and India reaches... yeah, but who's winning? Is this going... I can't tell if this is pushing up that way or if this is pushing in this way. I think it's northern China making gains on southern, and this is a pushing in. But the border's not changing fast enough for me to tell. Lots of action down in the water, which is probably where we expect. I mean, no, for northern China, southern China, there should be a lot of land combat. Okay, so we have our F-15s. We have our 3 multi-role, which are going to be air superiority in the northeast sector. Then I have my F-16s ready to do ground attack wherever. I also have my F-117s available for that. And along with them are the F-111Gs. Now, I think I can pull out some more F-111Gs. I won't number them, but just to have some more backup just in case we need them. And in particular, I need to, like I said, in order to establish good air bases, I need to overrun San Diego very quickly. I really need to break through to get into San Diego, take this military complex, which is going to be very difficult. Oh yes, the boobs. If you've driven through San Clemente, is that San Clemente? Yeah, it is, right? San Clemente power plant. There's a nuclear power plant on the coast doing this drive. I've done this. It's impossible to look at those 2 domes right next to each other and not make an analog with the female anatomy. It's very difficult. Or I guess as a college guy, when I was making that drive, it was harder not to. Anyway, moving on. What was the punchline of that? To get the F-111Gs out. That's right. Wasn't really the punchline of that at all. It was just, what was I distracted? What was I talking about before I got distracted? So this will be 4 of our only... well, I guess we just might as well get all of them out. This is going to be almost all the aircraft we have. Yeah, we'll put them here. So right now we only have this one jet. This one is going to patrol. I'm not going to risk right now the Global Hawks, even though this is probably the most difficult fight for us as far as air superiority goes, because they will have F-22s. But I'm going to put this one down in the south so we have recon. I might have them like escort some. Well, how about the like M122s? Because then they'll have good range. We just need a little bit of eyes over the situation. So I'll give them an escort task. Oh, for artillery, that would make sense. I'll give them an escort task for artillery when things start going off. M47 Dragon. That's going to be pretty effective, but just not against my Green Berets. Okay, so let's go back to aircraft reserves. These Lightnings are reserved for an aircraft carrier. These Global Hawks are like my new reserve. I moved an Orion over here so that we have some sea, like eyes on the sea. We'll see what Mexico does. What I'd like to do is actually get Mexico to fight the sea fight for me, but the AI is just really bad at doing all those things. We also have an Osprey. Are you worth involving? I mean, frankly, you're probably not even worth keeping. 12.6, pretty low stats. 216 is okay, but it's not enough to get 2 special forces. So it might as well be 150, because it's only going to be 1 Green Beret. We do have some aircraft, some helicopters. Here they are. What's the capacity of these? Yeah, 150. And that is, if I'm not mistaken, the total weight of my Green Berets. Yeah, 135. They are 108 plus 27. Yeah, so that means with 130... Yeah, they can't... Okay, yeah, I'm just going to sell the MB. I don't think I'll sell it all. I think I'll give this one to Texas, because it's not that bad. No, not designs, not designs. The Osprey. Wondering how much this goes for. Oh, it's quite expensive. Well, if that's the case, I don't want to just give it away. I'd rather sell it. And yeah, let's sell it to the Japanese. They have a design of mine that's similar anyway. So we'll get them kick-started with a prototype. Certainly not just some rusty old thing that I had lying out in reserve. Alright, still the OHP. It's going to be a bloody fight. We're going to want our artillery on the coast, actually, so that we can combat all their navy. Which I didn't think about until right now, so let's get you over here on the coast so you can counterfire. Yeah, but the M60s do have to roll in first. Well, not really. In fact, let's get the M60s over here because they're going to roll in only once we have, like, we want them in the open, right? Okay, they bought it, and then they asked me to give them metal. That's acceptable. But I think we're ready to go. There's no more waiting. Okay, I'll pause, I'll get everything set up, and then we'll get into the fight. I decided we might as well wait one day to get plus 10% ballistic artillery range, 5 days to get plus 20% MLRS range, and that's it. So we'll wait 5 more days. Okay, well, I was just prepping some Navy stuff, getting some naval forces to deploy near Panama Canal just in case. I don't even know how anything would go bad there. We'll launch the satellite. Croatia declared war on Serbia, a little payback. England declared war on Iceland. Why? Why? What has Iceland ever done to anybody? Well, it doesn't look like England's invasion was successful. One final look. Is there any technology? Is there anything I would want? Oh man, that's probably like absurdly expensive. We do have the money for it, but damn. You know, we already have ours. We don't need this. It's like cool in concept, but just not necessary. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't want any of these things. Because I already have a really... Yeah, I already have the Global Hawk, and it's just too good. None of these are going to be able to replace that, or to meet that. But the F-117 is not a bad choice. It's just so unique. We're getting from 37 down to 35, so if we just... Maybe I need to buy something else. What else do we want to buy? No, not the Ashland. I don't think we have to buy... There's like no reason to buy any more infantry. We have so much of it. We could do this. We could buy this. What did we get? Electrothermal systems. I have no idea. Could be. Okay. No. Science? Yeah, here we go. Oh, well, this apparently unlocks a lot of stuff. And we're going with microfluidic announce. Oh, plus 3%. Yes, absolutely. What else could this get me? I mean, this is like kind of like the microprocessor from the Cold War start. It seems to have unlocked a lot of stuff. And nano computing apparently is the other gatekeeper. Free electron laser. Oh, we could do this. Efficient fusion power. That's pretty cool. Upgraded particle accelerator. Well, let's just... we actually have 2 other techs, but I do want to invest in this because I don't know where it goes, but I just expect that it goes somewhere interesting. Oh wow, power fusion! Holy cow, that's interesting. A fusion plant. Holy cow, it's pretty cool. Okay, what are the other options that can come from this? Oh my goodness, electro. Yes. Yes. So we can't do it because we need advanced military designs, but I'm just going to queue this up anyway. Yeah, this is good. There's a tank with a defensive 65. Now what was it? There was the Bullet Storm, which had pretty high attack, but it had very low defense, like 38 or so, and this one has 65. So this is the real deal. Looks so goofy though. I wish the look wasn't so goofy. Is that the only one we can get? Oh, we can get the M5 Kimmit. What is this? They're both meant for the United States. 54 versus 65. So what is this? Is like a cheaper version? It's not cheaper. Maybe it'll make more sense when we can compare them side by side, but I don't have an interest to do that right now. Well, needless to say, there's some interesting stuff here. Let's not spend all day on that. Satellite launched. Belgium Lux, Western Urals. So is there any other technology we want to weave or get off these guys? We need to wait for the Bradley to come to us. It's a counter offer. I knew it. Oh my gosh, stop it. I'm just really hoping that the treasury is delicious on this thing when we actually take this back. What is it up to now? Down to 35.6. Blows targeting systems. That's actually a good one. So that I think improves one of our artillery things. Blows targeting systems is not here. Blows targeting systems. Where would it be? Must be here then. The hell? It's gotta be warfare, right? Oh, what? I don't know how I missed it. Yeah, ballistic artillery range up to 10%. That's fantastic. Didn't we just get one of these too? Yeah, but we definitely want this. Absolutely do. That's got to be like almost a higher priority than anything else. And good, it'll squeeze in front of universal immunizations. In this world, COVID never happened, so we don't need to worry about the immunizations. Alright, so finally, anything else? I just feel like I'm going to come back and regret it. Yeah, you know what? I think this is worth it to do. 35 million. It's a ton of money, damn it. But I think it's worth it. God, that was a lot of money. Probably worth it to do these things too. They're actually pretty expensive. Oh my, okay, never mind. Not just a little expensive, that's way too much expensive. So we might have a little bit of research to do to catch up on these. I don't like the nuke side of it, but yeah, maybe the tomahawks, the normal tomahawks. But these research extremely quickly, so we don't have to do any of these. I think these are like on the order of at most 100 days. Some of them are like 20 to 30. Not too bad. All right, well, United States, after giving us that, you've sold yourself into a war. I really don't think there's anything else useful you can offer me. And they're still declaring wars over there. Let's do one final check because I don't think I'll be looking once we get going here. Yeah, is it just totally stable? Looks that way. Well, we can't, it's 49 minutes into this episode already, so if we wait any longer, it won't happen. Here we go. Oh gosh, get my guys up in the air. I almost forgot. Just have them fly right here. Just so they're up. You guys get going on the border as well. Maybe over here. Do I want to get those guys off the ground? Probably not. Don't need to do it. Okay. Now we need to slow the pace way down. We'll get everyone here to move in. Everyone here to move in. Everyone here together to move in. Engineers to move forward. Why don't you guys move this way? The M60s are going to roll along the side as well. It's fine, just go up there. M2, 3. So 3. Let's have you make a run over here. There's an M1, there's an M8 and an FCS that kind of is in our way. Not ideal to have. Let's have the FCSs charge that point. The Bradleys will cross. So just only a few Bradleys here. Let's put the reconnaissance. Okay, the reconnaissance doesn't need to. The leopard should be really good at helping to fight this. So let's just move 4 of them in to support. 6 is there for the artillery. Okay, I think this is going to be a good start. We don't need to make it any advances up here. We just want to hold the line. I did bring in some more strikers. I think that was wise. Yeah, we'll have these strikers actually just move right in, since Calexico's apparently going to pose a bit of a challenge for us. Oh my gosh. Okay, what do we have going on here? We have F-16 block 50. Wait, go. Go, here we go. F-16 block 60s, which we have, up against our F-15s. This is God, this is such a good battle. This is going to be such a fun fight. Oh my gosh, F-22s are coming out. Our F-15s are doing okay. They've been trained. Theirs are just deploying right now, so we're expecting them to kind of take some damage. No, don't go in. Oh my gosh, so what's going on? What's going on in the war? This has to happen so slowly. I need to go at actually the slowest speed. Okay, there's a lot of stuff blowing up. Could be their garrisons, could be their super Cobras. There is a small amount of Texas breaking into California. Oh, the missiles. Oh, Lord, the missiles. Oh, Lord. Okay, F-15s are starting to get hit now. This is a lot of crap. The crap is hitting the proverbial spinning thing. Oh my gosh, they have so much stuff. I shouldn't have given them so much money. Oh, these are mine. Okay, good. They're making their attack. We're moving in. All is good here. I assume our artillery is artillerying. They are. These as well. Man, the heavy supply trucks are just getting targeted. It is a mess over here. Okay, we need support. Mayday, mayday, mayday. We need support. Let's have 5 run a mission against. We need to like break through this eastern wall to get support. We need to draw fire away from San Diego. I mean, we need to draw a counterfire that is headed. That's the support that's going to San Diego. We want to draw into Palm Springs area. But what do I have available for that? I mean, just this stuff. So we're going to have to move these guys over. Let's tell them to focus on the air fight for now. And get them to move over here. That is just so much crap going up. We haven't lost any units, though, so far. Which I don't think is going to last forever, but that is just so many units. Surprised that our F-15s and theirs aren't tangling more. Though they may have their ground attack role selected. Okay, we have done at least the minimum amount and taken Chula Vista. That's the minimum amount we need for our F-15s to have a safe landing zone. These engineers are moving in. They have supply still. It's good. We'll be pushing into El Cajon as soon as it falls, basically. Oh my gosh, they have a lot of stuff. Look at a lot of stuff. Okay, that F-16 is actually the one that's damaged. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna lose stuff, and we are. I'm not even gonna know where this stuff is being lost. Okay, heavy supply truck. We saw that one getting damaged down here. That's a real bummer, but the good news is, the really good news, I have like a lot of these lying around for some reason. So let's not have these move together. Just get here as fast as you can. Over here. Okay, now the F-15s are starting to take some damage. We should just blow this apart. Oh, it's total chaos here. And this is how I like to end an episode. So I will do it here. Well, this is going to be a lot of fun. It's like the first fair fight I've had in a long time. I don't think it's fair even, but they outnumber us in the air. I guess I'm going to have to bring... I don't want to, but I guess I'm going to have to bring my... Where are they? Over here. I'm going to have to bring my F-35s into the fight. Maybe even my Raptors. Where can I reposition them? Oh man, there's not a lot of close airfields. I'd have to kick out the F-111s here. You know what? I'm going to do that though. There's 6 here. So F-111s, you're deemed less important. Also, what's your range? 4,800. So you can actually, we don't need you to be, we really don't need you to be that close to the front. Your missions will take longer in the transit side of things, but we need air forces, like air coverage, to be like quick reaction. So we can have the bombers sit way far back if we want. I mean, that's just fine if it happens that way. Okay, well, let's call this video to a close here. So we got at least one more in us. Until the next one, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and if you don't hear from me for a little while, I'm about to have another baby. So I'm expecting that the channel content will slow down a little bit in the upcoming 2 weeks. But other than that, at least the series hasn't come to a close yet. So until the next one, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Take care.